This is Scogocrazy, and today I would like to talk to you about branding and why it's important. So what branding isn't, like, it's not like a logo. It's not really like a company. It's not like something you advertise. Like, a brand is you. Like, what are you? Like, what do you stand on? Like, you feel me? What's your message you want to give to the people? A brand is pretty much like, back in the day when they used to brand cattle and shit like that, like, it's just a stamp of approval. Like, that's mine. You feel me? And when you put your stamp on something, which is your logo, you feel me? That just guarantees that you stand on quality. You feel me? Like, that's your stamp of approval. So when I put my logo on something, like, every time you see that logo, it represents good quality. It represents creativity. It represents a lot of other things, because that's what I stand on. So the actual brand is myself. The logo is just my stamp of approval. Itself, what you selling, like, people, when people buy brands, they buy you. They buy the person that made the brand. Like, you feel me? If you're not popping, if you're not a boy, if you're not, you feel me, outside doing what you're supposed to do, and people can't relate to that, then you can't expect nobody to buy your brand. They're not gonna buy nothing from you because they're not willing to buy into you. You are the brand. The brand isn't you, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So provide quality, whether it's services, whether it's, you feel me, product, whether it's counseling, whatever it is, whatever your brand provides, make sure it provides product. Because at the end of the day, people buy into quality products. Good qualities for a brand is, number one, confidence. If you don't have confidence in your brand, you can't expect nobody else to buy into your shit. When it comes to branding, the thing, like, you should know most about branding is like your reputation. Like, how people see you, how people perceive you, whatever your reputation is, that's your brand. And based on that reputation, that's what you develop your product around. So, so branding is pretty much your reputation. And people buy into that reputation. People want to be a part of that. People want to be associated with that. When your reputation supersedes you and becomes almost a status symbol for other people, almost as an idea, then that's how you develop brands that's everlasting, something that's like can resonate with other people. When people think about your brand, what feelings does it bring? Like, how does it make them feel? How does it make them, as a person, as a customer, as a brand representative? Because that's what people become after they buy into your product, a brand representative. So everybody that buys a shirt from you, everybody that buys your music, you feel me, they have bought into your brand already, and they continue to buy into your reputation based on what you do. So when it comes to branding, the important thing to really remember is your brand is your reputation. What it will be is based on the feelings and the actions that happen in other people's mind when they think about your brand. Affect those feelings on how other people think. Guarantee you'll make some money behind your brand. What should your brand provide? Your brand should provide, above everything, quality. Your brand should provide quality, and it should inspire other people to want to do something better for themselves. If you can provide those two things for your brand, then, you feel me, the sky's the limit. It's just how how hard you're willing to push forward and put your brand in front of people after you provide the quality and inspiration. If it's your brand, you have to be willing to work the hardest out of everybody, because it's your brand. Can't nobody else tell you how your brand should be. So you feel me? With that being said, don't let nobody outwork you. You feel me? Don't let nobody outshine you. Don't let nobody outgrind you. None of that. Like, if that's your brand and you believe in it, like, people only gonna believe in it as much as you believe in it. So however much work you willing to put into it, that's what you gonna get out 100 times out of 100. Feel me? I don't care how weak your brand is, how tight it is. If you ain't doing no work, you ain't gonna get no results. That's like rule number one. You feel me? Work. And then when you get tired, you work again, and then you keep working, and then you feel me until your brand is paying for everything that it needs to sustain itself. You gotta work, bro. And even once you get to that point, you still gotta work, because your brand ain't never gonna stop. You feel me? The minute you fuck up your reputation, that's you fucked up your brand. So stay consistent, work hard, and be original, bro. That's how you gonna make it. I'm telling you, bro.